I was at the RZH Advisor conference probably at this point 3 years ago. It was the last morning and it was the last session of the day. And I remember being late for it because I had to take a phone call. So I walked in through the door and there was only one seat left at a table right in front of the door. And I sat down. And fortunately for me, at that table was Ray Sclafani. I don't know if our paths would have crossed otherwise.
So Carl comes back from the Independent Advisor Conference and he's like, guys, I met this business coach. His name is Ray Sclafani from ClientWise. They're the only Barron's accredited coaching partner. We have to learn more. It's really going to help us elevate our practice. And I could tell he was genuinely interested. So we did a session with Val and Ray to learn more about what you guys did. And from then on, we decided to sign on. And it's been about 3 years now.
I phrased it, and we used to say it as we've hit a glass ceiling. We were around 1.7, 1.8 billion of assets under management. We had roughly 10 people at the firm. And to take the firm to the next level, to double in size, we knew we needed to do something different. ClientWise was able to help us with that.
We knew that we needed to institutionalize our practice to help us scale with efficiency, but we didn't exactly know how. We really have been able to elevate and scale our practice in a way that I don't think we would have been able to achieve without our partnership with ClientWise.
We interviewed a number of firms. At the time, I was in the business 33 years. I've worked with coaches. I've talked to a lot of coaches. I have a lot of friends in the business. And ClientWise really stood out above the rest. Their experience, their process, their strategy was very different. And I almost knew immediately it was the right firm for us. If I had to summarize it in one phrase, I sort of consider ClientWise like the McKinsey of RIA consultants.
What made us choose ClientWise was during the interview process, the resources that are available on the ClientWise exchange. And I remember during the discovery process going through the exchange and just showing all the resources that are available. And I was like, oh my God, this is great. This is exactly what we need. We can use these to modernize our practice. And since then, it's just been a tool that we use quite frequently. The biggest thing from the team's perspective that we've seen is the buy-in on the vision of the firm, so that they know when Carl and I and others in the management team are attending ClientWise, we're doing so with the goal of helping the firm elevate and remain relevant as an independent RIA, and what that means for them and their own family and their own financial success when the firm does better.
Through all of the exercises that ClientWise provided, we were really able to determine who possessed which leadership skills and therefore who should be in which positions of leadership. And that's made a big difference. Rather than purely managing by committee, I think we're much more effective now delegating to those people for whom the task or role is best suited.
ClientWise does have tremendous resources available on the exchange. They have the business coaches that you can engage with one-on-one. But I found the greatest value for us at our firm has been the Business Builders Academy. The networking that we're able to do, the in-person workshops where we can actually talk about ideas, put pen to paper, and bring back actionable insights to our firm has been invaluable. And I truly believe that we're going to be continuing to partner with the Business Builders Academy for many years to come.
So JP's right. Business Builders Academy is fantastic. I'll tell you what I actually really value is the Emerging Leaders Program. Because we're so busy during the day, we're running around and getting things done and servicing clients, that educating our future leaders is almost secondary, or is not necessarily top of mind. And that program, I feel, is fantastic for allowing them to step outside the office, get away from the noise, and hear from industry experts as to what it really takes to be a leader in an RIA and how to run a company. And that's something that I think we don't do a good enough job in the office conveying. And so that's been very valuable in my perspective.